Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on. And as it is the 12th of June, we are going to be watching The Help from 2011, directed by Tate Taylor and starring Emma Stone. Once again, we're dealing with a cast that is put together that basically draws a very strong following to not only production but the actual release of this movie. Without a doubt, there is a lot of great talent that goes into this movie, but I unfortunately didn't get around to it, watching it until this particular program. And like I had already mentioned, not only does this movie star Emma Stone, but it also stars Viola Davis, Bryce Dallas Howard, Octavia Spencer, Jessica Chastain, Sissy Spacek, Allison Janney, and Mary Sternbergen. In the 1960s Mississippi, Southern social girl Skeeter, played by Emma Stone, returns from college with dreams of being a writer. She turns her small town on its ear by choosing to interview the black women who've spent their lives taking care of the prominent white families. Only Abelardine, played by Viola Davis, housekeeper of Skeeter's best friend, played by Bryce Howard Dallas, will talk at first, but as the pair continue with their collaboration, more women decide to come forward. As it turns out, they have quite a lot to say. So one thing that I really do enjoy about doing this list is finally getting around to movies that I definitely should have already seen, and this is basically one of those. This is one that should have been at the very top of my list. This is, not only is it a very heartwarming story to begin with, but the stories that it encapsulates are just so beautifully demonstrated. This cast does a wonderful job, which is a huge, greatly female cast that are just a joy to watch. When we watch a movie with Viola Davis or an Octavia Spencer or an Emma Stone, we know what we're expecting from those characters. They play them beautifully to their fullest intentions. But when we hit a portrayal like Jessica Chastain does, it's so off of what you generally know that Jessica Chastain can do. It's just wonderfully done. And double that up when we're talking about Bryce Dallas Howard. The role that she plays as this woman who has this just attitude towards the world that is completely, knowing the actual actress herself, is like a 180 from her personality, and to put such conviction behind her role is just a spectacular performance. And again, every single performance in this movie is just spectacular. This movie is filled with, like I said, warm, heart-wrenching moments, tragedy, a hell of a lot of humor, and again, it's something that I'm sorry that it took me this long to actually watch this movie. As part of the story with the racial unrest technically between the blacks and whites of America, part of this story has a through line of that, and it's on June 12th, 1963, when American civil rights activist Edgar Evers is assassinated as part of the telling of this story, which is about an hour and 20 minutes into this 2-hour and 26-minute movie. And when it came to the Academy Awards for that particular season, it ended up winning for Best Supporting Actress for Octavia Spencer, and it got nominated for Best Picture, Best Actress for Viola Davis, Best Supporting Actress for Jessica Chastain. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode. Look off into the future to see what we're going to be watching for tomorrow, which is going to be June the 12th, and that is going to be Midway from 1976. So until next time, go see a movie.